Let's take a look at the LEGO Star Wars set Imperial Light Cruiser, and this is set 912290. So this is one of the mini build sets that LEGO makes, and it came out in 2022. It was exclusively available at the time with the LEGO Star Wars magazine issue 90, and that's a magazine that is available in the international market. Unfortunately, we don't have that magazine in the United States. It would be nice if we did, but this build is actually included with the magazine. So I picked this up secondhand though, and there's plenty of them out there, and they're still, relatively reasonably priced. Just know if you do get this set secondhand like I did, there will not be any instructions in there. And the reason there's no instructions in these bags from the Star Wars magazines is the magazine has the instructions printed in there, sort of like as an article. But I was able to find the instructions online, like in a YouTube video, so it's out there. You can find it that way. Plus, this is a reasonably simple build, so you could probably get pretty close, if not spot on, if you just built this yourself. So it's a very flat build, as you can see. It just kind of makes the profile of the Imperial Light Cruiser more than anything. And this build relies a lot on these wedge plate pieces. And there is some detailing here with the tiles, as we'll see quite often with the builds. We have some of the gray tiles, including some triangular accent tiles toward the back. And then one of the fun little details here too is this little ingot piece at the top to create the bridge. And that's nice because these ingot pieces you can position, in the center like this. And then we get a nice little splash of color for the engine section in the rear, where we have the trio of engines. So very simple build. It's got that kind of mostly drab gray color scheme as we see with the Imperial vehicles. And this build is definitely pretty heavy on the plate pieces, but nevertheless it's a fun little build, and still reasonably priced in the secondary market if you're interested. But what do you think of this build? Oh, I guess I'll toss in there just as a last thought my own views here. This reminds me a little bit of a different franchise. This reminds me a little bit of Star Trek Voyager. So I don't know, did any of you see that in this ship as well? Feel free to comment below.